What is up, and welcome to another episode of Hype AF Podcast. I am your host, SunRaye, and this episode 12 of Season 2. Thanks for tuning in. Please don't forget to like this video, share it, and subscribe. We are also streaming this live on Twitch and YouTube, so if you're watching from there, please hit the subscribe button and like it. Today on this show, we have a special guest.
What up, what up? It's MadWackJackson, and this is, in fact, Get Hype AF. Welcome to the show. Tonight, we have me, and sad news. I was gonna have my bro I was gonna have my bro on the show with me tonight, Versatile from our Coexist group, but we ran into some technical difficulties. But expect that episode tomorrow night. That is going to come to you regardless of any technical difficulties. So sad that he can't be with us tonight. We miss you, bro, but we're going to have him on the show tomorrow. So there's that. And back to our host for the night.
All right. So, yes, thank you for being here and welcome. So I get to have the pleasure of interviewing our one and only MadWackJackson. So shall we begin? How old are you and where are you from?
I don't know how old I am. 38?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
I'm the age keeper.
That's the first time I got it right in years.
Years.
And where am I from? I am born and raised right here in Colorado, Denver.
The 303.
That's right. And just a little side note to anyone watching, I am going to be in these comments, but I will be in the comments under 303AF because I am on my other account because I can't be on both at the same time. So that is going to be me in these comments. Sorry, back to you, babe.
All right. How long have you been doing music?
I think it's been 3 years now.
3 years?
3 years.
God.
Project Fokker was my first music thing ever, and that came out in 2021. So 3 years.
All right. Well, what got you started? You kind of already answered that a little bit.
A little bit. So this is like one of my favorite things ever. What got me started is actually it was Project Fokker. And for those who don't know, Project Fokker is a FOKKER, which stands for Fans of Chris Calico, and anyone in that group, we all call ourselves Fokkers.
Mm-hmm.
So Project Fokker is basically a bunch of fans of Chris Calico's in this group who were artists, some who weren't, like myself, all came together and made a fan collaboration collabo album and dedicated and gave it to Chris for New Year's.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where my first song came from, and the very first thing that got me interested in even doing that was actually the Wish and Chris challenge that came out. A bunch of people kind of nudged me to do that, and I did a verse for that, and a lot of you seemed to like it, so you pushed me to do Project Fokker, and that's how that came about.
Little side note on that. I have a little bitty tiny snippet on Project Fokker.
That's right.
If you know, you know. If you don't, go listen and find out.
That's right. You can find Project Fokker on SoundCloud and just look up, I believe you can probably find it by just looking up hashtag Project Fokker, again, FOKKER, or Calicaholics Anonymous.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I will drop some links in the comments after because that is one of my greatest accomplishments, no freaking joke. I love that.
Who is your biggest inspiration?
Musically, definitely the aforementioned Chris Calico, this guy, and Stevie Stone. Chris, because I wouldn't have a music career if it wasn't for him and Wish and all the fans in that group, so he definitely takes the cake. Outside of music, it's my Grandpa Don.
What is your current favorite song?
I don't know. I know. I don't
Question.
know how I'm not prepared, and I ask everybody these questions like I didn't know it was coming. That one by that one guy.
That goes like.
Do 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 do. Shit. My current favorite song. I guess the first one that came to my mind, I have to go with that one, is shout out to Messy the Man and What I Can Do.
All right. Well, thank you, Messy, because I like Messy's music. Favorite song you've ever done? I love this. You're on the spot and you forgot all your questions.
No, it's just hard to answer. I don't know. It's favorite song I've ever done. Mine. Jeez, I don't know. Jurassic Shuffle.
I love
Because
that.
it's dinosaurs.
And you rapped with dinosaur words. Like,
Yeah, I'm still waiting for someone else to rhyme with Confidanius. Just saying. Let's do this. Challenge you.
alright. And do you have a video to play today?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Alright, you guys ready for some content?
Yeah, should I share some new stuff with you, or should I make you guys wait? We only got 3 viewers in here. Share this video out, you guys. Where's everyone?
Alright, if you want to see new content, share this out. Let's get some more people in here.
Yeah, and while you're at it, I'm gonna hop in and take over again.
Okay.
Don't forget to ask those questions. You got questions. You guys, all 3 of you in the show, share this out. Tag your friends, tell them to come watch. And if you have any questions, please, please, please drop them in the comments, because, like I said, I'm here in the comments with you guys, which I very rarely get to be. And I want to know your questions. These are all my questions. What do you want to know? So drop that shit out, and real fast, shout out to Angela, thank you for watching. Greg, what up? Whoop whoop. Yeah. Alright.
Alright, well, I have more questions for you. So, what is your favorite song to do live?
So it's either Jurassic Shuffle again, or I think it's I Be On Go, just because I've only got to do that one once live, but it was the only time I've got to do it with all my buddies on stage, so
And that was your show, wasn't it?
Yep.
The one you put on?
Yeah. But Jurassic Shuffle is really super fun. I love doing that song. By the way, I'm going to be doing that song this Friday at Joey Cool, so if you're in the Denver area, come check that out. Tickets are only $20.
Yes, get at it. Come see Jesse live. What song makes you emotional?
That one's pretty easy. Take Me Away. That is, yeah. That song is literally my entire life. Not my entire life, but it's my entire life summed up in a little under 3 minutes.
Who is one of your favorite features?
Stevie Stone. I have a feature with Stevie Stone, but because I don't say this on any of my promo, and it's not even on the cover or referenced anywhere, I'm gonna say it in this show. I take that back. It's not Stevie Stone. It is my Chris Calico feature with my homie Monkey, because it took a lot of work to get that little snippet of his vocal in the background, and damn it, I appreciate every bit of work and effort that it takes to get that, and that I was able to get that. And it is, no one else can have that, by the way. You will never be able to get that voiceover that I have from Chris. So
That's one of my favorite songs. If you could work with anyone, dead or alive, who would it be?
the first person that comes to mind, you guys are all gonna laugh at me, but it's gonna be fucking Fred Durst from Limp Bizkit.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, totally. I want to make a fucking rock rap fucking song with Durst, talking about Nikki and stuff. I have a question in the comments I want
Good,
to
I was
answer.
just about to ask.
Oh, well, you can read the comments, you know.
Oh, I forget how to use this.
That was not the one that I wanted to answer, but okay. So, one of the questions here, I'm gonna put it on the screen. What was my aha moment in it when I was in the right position to do music? I don't think there was one. I didn't have an aha moment. I just had a really, 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 really good supportive group around me that pushed me and supported me, and I just jumped headfirst in and did it. And all of the support from them just made me kind of keep going to do it.
Oh, it looks like there's another one. Which dance do you like better, the Stevie Stone slide or the crip walk?
Stevie Stone always. If Stevie Stone's in the question, that's going to be the answer as well. Stevie Stone. And actually, it would be Stevie Stone's Rain Dance, because she really likes to do the rain dance when he does that song.
I'm trying to find the balls to do it at the concert when he performs. Alright. Have you ever performed or been on stage out of state?
I have not performed. Technically, I have not performed, but I have helped a buddy perform out of state one time. Shout out to a homie I haven't talked to in a while, but my buddy Big Exodia, Chris Cerna. Mad love to you. He brought, well, he didn't bring us out, but we went out to a Stevie Stone show where he opened out in Houston.
Yes.
Yeah, it is in Houston, Texas, and that was my first time on a stage ever, and I did, me and my friend did, we were backup dancers for one of his songs, so I don't know if that counts, but that's the one and only time I've been on stage out of state, so.
It was a blast.
It really was. It was fun.
Do you have a favorite city to perform in?
Well, yeah, Denver. And I don't know, city-wise, Trinidad was fun. Shout out to all my people out in Trinidad that I just got to meet. That was fun.
That was a lot, an experience. If you could headline at any venue, where would it be?
Should I say what I always say when everyone asks this question?
Yeah.
Old Faithful. Red Rocks.
Red Rocks?
Anyone from Colorado who doesn't say Red Rocks, I don't know what you're doing. But it would be Red Rocks, or like I say, a lot of other times, I think it would have to be Madison Square Garden because I don't know any cooler venues than that, to be honest with you.
Do you have any strategies or ways to grow?
Smoke weed every day.
Smoke weed every day, all day, every day.
No, just kidding. As much as I hate it, it's social media. Just promote. That's one of the best ways I know how to grow. And social networking, not necessarily like social media, but getting out there and actually talking to other people. And there's a big, I'm glad you brought this up because I'm honored to talk about this. I've seen a lot of this lately where there's post after post of artists going, I don't know why rappers are over here adding other rappers as friends, and you know, like, they're not going to be your friends, they're your competition, blah blah blah. To an extent, correct, they are your competition, but I don't look at anyone as competition. And in the same aspect, the only way you're going to grow and expand your network is by talking to those people and expanding to their network. Because if you don't talk to other people, then no one's going to know who you are. You're going to be promoting your music to the same group of 5 people your whole life, your own group of people, and you're never going to grow from that.
Networking is
So
really
networking is, I think, some of the best advice I would give. And just don't give up.
Do you have a 5-year plan?
I do not. Can I steal someone else's answer?
Yeah.
To be alive.
That's a good 5-year plan.
Yeah.
I see we have another question.
Yeah, I see that too. Shout out Wesley, I see you in here. Thanks for tuning in.
If you could make up a dance that reflects you, what would it be called and what would it look like?
This is the third time this is going to come up. There already is a song that reflects me. It's called the Jurassic Shuffle. And it looks like
It's
stomp to the left, stomp to the right, throw your arms in the air.
Turn your ass around and have a tail fight.
Yeah, well, there's a lot to, you gotta throw your arms in the air and take flight, turn your ass around and have a tail fight. So, yes, Jurassic Shuffle. That is my dance, my theme song. So, let me see where you are here. You're flying through your questions here. Yeah, you're already halfway through. Okay, so real fast, I want to remind everyone watching now that we got a couple more viewers. Go ahead and drop some more questions. Thank you again, Angela, for all your awesome questions. You have freaking super awesome questions, so keep them coming if you got them. Denise, thank you for tuning in. Graham, thank you for tuning in. Tammy, thank you for watching. You guys, go ahead and drop those questions, and while you do that, I have a special surprise for anyone who is going to watch this show. I have a little snip of 2 unreleased songs that I'm about to drop on you guys. Not 1, but 2. So I'm about to play those, and before I do, I just want to remind all those critics out there that these are unmastered tracks, so they're by no means finished. Don't be criticizing me and go, oh my god, this sounds like shit, because it does. They're not mastered and mixed, and that's why they're unreleased. So, without further ado, you lucky people watching, here's a couple snips from 2 new unreleased tracks. Enjoy. Hit me, diss me, everything you gon' do gon' miss me. I'm making history. You can't hit me, bitch, cause I already dissed me. Hit me, diss me, everything you gon' do gon' miss me. I'm making history. You can't hit me, bitch, cause I already dissed me.
Call that rap? My grandma can rap better than that. And she's dead.
Always broke. Spend all my money on bags of purple smoke. Can't even dab or I'll probably choke. Don't drink. Feet rotten and probably stink. Watching TMT on TV looking super geek. I'm saying it loud. I'm repping it proud. Dissing myself cause listening to you I can't hear a sound. Juggalo bitch, I'm calling myself a clown. Introverted as fuck, you'll never see me around. Living in the dirt, still won't see me frown. Spitting stupid shit till I'm dead in the ground. Look at me, full of shit, even my eyes be brown. Come on, y'all, diss me, bring me down.
Hey, the beat called is one.
Disappointment everywhere makes the road unsteady. People let you down till your circle's damn near empty. Day one's here with me long and been ready for me to finally believe being me was more than plenty. I hope you can keep up with the syllables. My energy won't be kept at a minimum. My messages cut subliminal, verses borderline criminal. Geniusly, I'm lyrical, my rhymes are parasitical. Some hating that I'm at my pinnacle. Jealous, petty, spitting ridicule. Non-believers down my miracle, refusing evidence that's empirical. Felt the pressure getting critical. This business gets political. Truth is, most are cynical. Scared of those who are individual. Naturally born to be original. We're trained to think dreams are unachievable, to make control more attainable. But through it all, despite the fear and the fall, even with my back against the wall, I was brave enough to risk it all so I can educate the small and share my story with y'all.
Welcome back.
Welcome back to the show. So yeah, those are two new tracks that you can expect sometime in the near future. Let me know what you thought. If you want to talk trash, take that trash elsewhere. But otherwise, let's drop some comments. You got some more questions here? Let's see. Thank you, Angela.
Angela, you're freaking awesome. I love your support.
My first big breakthrough. So, for me personally, it is a personal achievement that I did over this past summer, and that would have been being able to have an open for Stevie Stone and have my entire own set by myself. Up until then, I had only done shows with my buddy Cameron, and that was the first time I put my foot out and did it all by myself, completely 100% on my own. So for me, that is my personal big breakthrough in music. Whether it's in music or not, it was my own personal achievement that I'm proud of that I did in music.
It was pretty awesome. And for Stevie Stone.
Right? And for freaking Stevie Stone. If y'all don't know, I love me some Stevie Stone.
And if you don't know Stevie Stone, go check him out. Odyssey Records.
And we're putting it out there in the universe that he's going to be on this podcast.
One day, he will.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to wink. I'm very good at it.
I can wink, but can you tell through the glasses?
No.
Alright, I have a good question. How do you play offense against your haters?
I tell them I made a whole diss track for you.
You just heard it.
You just heard it. And it starts out, who's a whack ass bitch? I'm a whack ass bitch. So if you're a hater and you want to try to talk trash and call me whack, my name is MadWack, and that's not a diss. It's my freaking name. So hit me, diss me, everything you gonna do, go miss me.
And honestly, you guys just give content when you're being haters. Like, you grow our audience, you give us content to talk about. Like, all you're doing is helping us build and grow even more, so you're really defeating your end goal.
Yeah, 100%. I love my haters because every single time I have one, which actually is not very often, but every time I do have one, I end up gaining more followers and friends from it. So I don't encourage it, but I don't discourage it.
Okay,
Bring it on.
so the difference between a hater and an internet troll. How do you deal with the internet trolls? Because I feel like those could be two different things.
So internet trolls, I same thing. Most people will like delete their comments or whatever, but I honestly, I will reply with, and I don't argue or fight or continue the drama escalation. I usually just say something like, okay, cool, have a nice day, that's your opinion, whatever. But I will reply because they're bumping me up in the algorithm. Go ahead and comment on my post because all you're doing is moving it up and making more people see it. So, by all means, troll me. I don't care. You will not get a rise out of me.
And there's always going to be trolls, and usually what they say is complete bull crap. So if you're in this industry and just starting out and you're bothered by trolls, just don't let them get to you because they're lonely. We have a couple more questions. Yeah. I can't read that now.
As a couple in the industry, what is the biggest obstacle we have?
Honestly, in the industry, I don't think we actually have any issues because I full on trust my wife with everything, and I think that is a lot of issues with couples in the industry is the trust factor and stuff like that. And if she was to go on tour and I was to stay home, I am 1,000% positive that I can trust her fully. So, and it doesn't really, the music doesn't get in the way of our relationship or anything like that. I think it helps us bond a little bit more.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's not even an obstacle. I think the biggest thing her and I deal with is we kind of get left out because in the industry, drugs and alcohol are a big thing, and we only smoke pot. So we don't get to go to a lot of after parties, and I feel like that's probably one of the only obstacles we might face. I I know there's a lot of, and not so much anymore, but there's a lot of weird stuff, like it's hard for females to come up in the rap business, but looking the way I do, I feel like I kind of dodge a lot of that. I don't know. I haven't had any of that weird backlash yet because people listening to my music, I don't know, and maybe you guys can answer this question for me in the comments. When you hear my music, without looking at my face, would you think I was a male or a female? I will not be offended. I genuinely want to know because that's something I'm curious about. Why don't I get that stigmatism that most females get in this industry? Is it because of how I look? Is that not a big thing anymore? Like, chime in. I want to hear what you guys have to say about that. If you are a female in the music business, whether you rap or sing or whatever, I want to know your opinion. And I, honest to God, if you're watching this, want to know if you listen to my music and you didn't know what I looked like, would you think I was a girl or a boy? Another question in here is, what is some of the best advice I had ever been given?
That's a good question.
It is a good question. I've been given so much good advice, honestly. Wow.
You've had a lot of major support from major people over the years.
I really have. And major people I didn't even know I knew who they were, have supported me. Advice. It was, this is actually, I remember this from meeting, again, another person I already referenced once, but it's Big Exodia. Chris Cerna told me this, and at the time, it was on my Artsy Fartsy page. Shout out Artsy Fartsy. But I had hit a rough patch, and I was about to give up and shut down my business, and he messaged me, and at the time I had no idea who he was. We had never talked before, a day in our life, and he had messaged me and just started talking to me, and we had ended up talking for hours and hours on a video message, the first time we ever chatted. And he told me that my art may not be for everyone, but there is someone out there, even if it's just one person, that it's going to reach and it's going to affect. So no matter what I do, even if I make 100 pieces that go unnoticed, that there's something I'm going to do, and someday it's going to find that one person and it's going to change their life. And something about that stuck with me. And I think about that in everything I do now, whether it's artsy fartsy or my music and anything. I just don't give up, and I keep putting it out there, even if it's garbage, because another man's trash is, one man's trash is another man's treasure, basically. So my best advice is that don't give up, because someday, somewhere, someone is going to see what you're doing, and it's going to change their life.
That was really good. So, for the people who don't really know us, do you want to talk about our careers and how we support each other, and if we do the same thing together, or if we do separate things?
I think we're having some issues with the audio.
Oh no.
I'm going to move you guys a little bit closer. Maybe that'll help. If you guys are still having issues, I am seeing the comments, so go ahead and let us know. I'm not going to torture you with crappy videos, so we'll cut this off if we need to. What was your question?
For the people who don't know us, do you want to explain how we work together with our careers, if we do two separate things, or if we do this together?
Huh?
Will your spouse be involved in your career, or will they continue to be on their own?
I guess it's confusing because you are my spouse asking me
It
this
is,
question.
it's weird,
I'm like,
it is
what are
weird.
you asking? Is this a question or are you making a statement, huh?
Just like letting people know, like, who the hell is this chick? Does she just purely do this? Like,
Well, answer the question. Are you involved in my career?
I am involved in your career, I would like to think. I totally support my wifey 100%.
She is involved, but she isn't. She's not on the singing aspect, other than she did two little intros with me. She's on Happy Face. We were both on Happy Face. Shout out Ty Bishop. And XK Squeeze, she did the intro for that as well. So she's involved.
And they're spoken. words more than anything, I think.
Yeah, I think we're having audio issues.
Bummer.
Yeah, we have at least three, three people in here saying that they can't really hear. So,
Alright.
all right, okay, guys. So I definitely appreciate you guys. Yeah, I appreciate you guys tuning in. I really apologize. Hold on, let's see. Before we cut this off, let me see if there's something I can do to fix it real fast. Okay.
Can you hear me now? Okay, guys, so I pulled out the microphone. Yes, we have a yes. Right on. Okay, good.
I feel so official now. My microphone. So I seen a couple of comments. One of the questions that I saw in the comments, I believe from Angela, is what is your go-to song when you need inspiration?
Ooh, that's a good question. When I need inspiration. Um, Usually my inspiration is I like to listen to JL. There's something about his rap and his flow and his voice that I don't know, it gives me inspiration. So it's definitely got to be JL. I I want to say the name of the song, but I don't want to get it wrong. But there's so freaking many. And if not JL, it's definitely this guy right here, Tech Nine again, because he has such a huge variety that I can flip through, hit three songs and go from crazy wilding out to calm and like singing my heart out, emotional stuff to just straight party music. So I mean, tech for sure is where I can draw some inspiration for anything, any kind of mood I'm in, to be more specific on that one.
As Angela asking me to.
Yes.
Um, I'm not biased, I swear. I genuinely get really hyped when I listen to this song, but I Be On Go by the Undergods with Jesse and Stevie Stone and Cameron Webb and Death Monkey. Like that song, seriously, when I'm just like, I don't want to do this today. I put that song and then I'm like, yeah, I be on go.
Well, thank you, babe. That's a really good one too. I That song does get me hyped. Just it's Stevie Stone. I have a feature with Stevie Stone, so that makes me happy. And the whole song in itself, we be on go. Like, come on. It's like a motivation song, I think, for me, is how that one works out. But another question, let's see, where did it go? Where did it go? How do we balance work and life between our careers?
We don't. Honestly, our schedule is so chaotic right now. Like, in one day, she can have a podcast schedule and I could have two podcasts scheduled, or it is just so random and just I don't think we have a balance. We just kind of go with it right now. Still trying to figure it out, honestly.
Well, for me personally, I think balance is not overworking.
Mhm.
It looks like we do a lot, but I promise you, we spend quite a balanced time sitting on our butts, watching TV, and just chilling.
Yeah. Yeah. Not gonna lie, we can have days like I just said where there's several podcasts scheduled, but there are also several days where we can just sit here and
binge watch an entire series.
And concerts for us, concerts are a huge, like almost miniature vacation in a sense. It's a combination of work and play because even at a show, I'm promoting for someone or something at any given time. But it's for me, that's still just it's fun. I love being out there and being around my friends because that's when we get to hang out with a lot of our friends and just enjoy the atmosphere and the people and the music.
Well, this is the part of the show that you usually let people take the floor. So, do you have any questions for me?
Do I have any questions for you? What is your favorite Mad Wax song?
Mine.
Would you ever make a song with me?
Yes,
Would you sing?
I will try. I I I don't know what my voice sounds like because I think we're all our own worst critics. I have over the my entire life always recorded myself singing, but I don't like it. And I think I am tone deaf. That's what I mean by I will try. Unless you want me to do some Nicole Mackenzie Nicole style and do the what do they call it? Opera.
Um, I'm not sure what that's called, to be honest with you, but that's good enough.
I'm not
I
gonna
think they
do
know what
it.
you're talking about.
I am so not gonna do it right now, but I can do that, guys.
So, Brittany, that's a good question. I it's I don't I get anxiety more so in public. I could make an ass out of myself on social media for some reason 24/7 and I don't know, it won't affect me. But going to shows and doing this in person, I still get very, very anxious and nervous. Most of the time, she's the one who has to kind of strike up the conversation or initiate because I am still extremely shy in person. I don't know what the difference is on social media and even like the negative comments and the criticism, like I said, those things don't really bother me. I've kind of learned to just literally scroll past it. It doesn't mean anything. In fact, there's someone in the comments now because this is streaming to Twitch who is making some random strange comments and shout out to you, homie. But I mean, for me personally, I don't really get affected. It's still all in person. I get pretty anxious.
And you're also feeling a lot of people's energies in
Yes,
person.
I am a huge empath. So, in a room full of people with a lot of different energies going on, I don't, mm, I'm just kind of constantly up here in vibration, always on alert type status. So, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. What about you, babe?
I you kn- well, you
I
just
know,
told people that I'm the initiator, but honestly, in public, I am very anxious.
I think it's kind of the opposite for you. You seem to be more affected on social media than you do in person. There's been a few podcasts I recall where you kind of completely shut down your show because of some negative comments.
Okay, I will totally talk about that because I think it was an experience for myself and a realization for myself. So I did a live podcast with my podcast, Let's Talk Ghosts with SunRaye, and I went live on YouTube and on Facebook, and I had nasty people in the comments, like perverted people in the comments. And it had actually made me so uncomfortable while live on camera that I completely shut down emotionally and I shut my podcast off. I ended it. But it was a realization for me that no matter what you're doing, if you're on social media, you are always going to have that one pervert and that one asshole, if not more than one. But there's always going to be that. So learning to disregard it and just bypass it is the best thing. And instead of getting uncomfortable now when someone that makes a sexual comment towards me on social media, I take it as a compliment. Thanks. I appreciate it, but I do not engage in it. I am very happily married to a woman, so you're barking up the gay tree here, bro. If anything, it's comical to me now.
That kind of goes back to that question a little bit earlier. What is our biggest uh, obstacle in music? And for me, it's walking around the venue while all of these guys eyeball my wife and then give me the fucking crooked eye because they know she's my wife and that we're happily married. So that's my biggest obstacle is not beating every man's ass at a venue who looks at her. Uh, I do have a couple questions here.
Okay, I'm gonna read this one right here. Would you want to be loved or feared by people and why?
I want a healthy combination of both. I want to be feared, not so much in a sense like, oh my God, that person's psycho, but I want to be feared enough that people want to, don't try to mess with me and don't try to come at me with the wrong intention. But I definitely want to be loved more because that's just who I am. I, no matter what, I am a loving person. I just can't not love.
I'm sorry, I wasn't laughing at you. I'm laughing at this
No,
question just
I
that
saw
shot
that
down.
comment too.
Oh, that's a good one, Sean. What's your seventh favorite dinosaur?
Seven. Let me count them out real quick. Let me see. My seventh favorite dinosaur would have to be the baryonyx.
Oh God,
Does anybody even? I'm sure some of you know what that is.
I'm married to a dinosaur and I do not know the names.
Mhm. I would list them for you, but you didn't ask me to do that part. So, but love that question. Thank you for watching, dude.
He says, "Don't make shit up."
Don't make sure. Google it. It's a real dinosaur.
I know. When you said the name, I'm thinking like blueberries.
How on
Say the
earth
name of it
are
again.
we married? Baryonyx.
See, baryonyx. That's why
Berry.
blueberryonyx.
Berry. Okay.
You have to draw me a blueberry dinosaur now.
A blueberry dinosaur. Oh shit, Sean. I will. Okay, so this is totally on my list, and I made her dodge this question, but I got the goddamn comment anyway. I cannot freestyle. I can do, I could do a verse for maybe Jurassic Shuffle right now, but that's as best as you're gonna get because I cannot freestyle. It'd be like I'd be freestyling for a mile, like wow, pow, wow, like
You want to hear mine?
ow, wow.
My name is Lorraine and I am gay. This is why I don't rap or sing.
Uh, Hold up. Let me see. I'll try to do this for you guys. I will try to do the very first verse I ever freaking did. I will try to do my Wish and Chris verse for some like
Oh.
old school OG stuff if I could find it. So I don't think I remember the whole thing. Oh shit, where is it? I have like 90 million notes of lyrics in here. I gotta find which one it's under. Are there any more questions while I'm forgetting?
Let me see.
I'm high. I'm gonna try to rap. I'm gonna fuck this all up.
Do you think social media has had a more negative effect or positive effect on music?
Ooh, that is a sticky question. It is. mm, mm. I think it's been good because it's given people who don't have millions of dollars to spend on promotion the opportunity to somewhat promote themselves. But in the same token, I think the social media platforms themselves have kind of gone a little overboard with how controlling they are and banning us for oversharing and putting limits on what we can do. All of the ridiculous I'm not I want to say copyrights, but I don't know the term. I'm not saying void copyrights. I just don't know the correct words, but like all the weird shit on TikToks, and it's hard for us to get our music out there with all of the restrictions and ownership of this and that and the everything. I think I think they need to loosen their grip, and I think music producers need to find a better way to streamline how we can release our music and everyone get their fair share. The producers, the beat makers, the mixers, the rappers, the platforms, everyone. Fair share, because right now it's not fair. And I don't know if that veered off the question, but I feel like that's social media related because music is on social media, whether it's Spotify, Facebook, Google. Yeah, we're getting out there, but you guys are still putting major restrictions on how and what we can put out there.
I have another question for you. So you have said that you have opened up for Stevie Stone and you've opened up for Chris Calico. Do you have any goals to anybody you want to open up for this year? That came out weird, but is there somebody you would like to open up for this year that you haven't already opened up for?
Who I would like to open for this year. Who I want to open for Jerry Robinson. Jerry, come back. We need another show in Denver, and I want to open for you. Me. Not my buddies. Me. They can come with me, but it's going to be my show. I'm gonna be Sean. I am not. Oh, I'm not doing the entire set, but I'm going to be doing Joey Cool this Friday. I'm going to be doing Jurassic Shuffle with my buddy Cameron, who will be doing an entire set for Joey Cool again. So if you're in the Denver area this Friday, come check that out. But yeah, and come check me out. Do the Jurassic Shuffle with me. I'm trying to find these lyrics, guys. I didn't forget. I just cannot find them. I'm sad that I can't. I lost my word juice, guys. What the F?
I had to remember what my next question was. Does SunRaye know you're doing Joey? I know now, obviously. And I knew before this.
Well, to be honest, we knew we both found out yesterday, so
Wait,
surprise.
unless you're trying to be funny, because no, I did not know you were doing Joey. Oh, goodness.
No comment.
Oh, I just showed you laughy faces.
Oh no. Man, I'm so bummed out I can't find those lyrics right now. What a bummer.
Well, I do have another question for you. Do you have any upcoming features? That's it. Do you have any upcoming features? I am so bad at this, you guys. I hope you're enjoying it.
Um, I do. I hope she doesn't mind, but I have two. Well, I have a feature with my wonderful girly friend Christina Baker that we are working on. It's kind of no release dates or anything fancy like that, but it's something we've been working on. There are um talks of another feature with Mal X as well as Sigma, who is just on the show. And I feel like I'm forgetting. Oh, my brother C13. We kind of have some things in the work, as well as you can always expect anything from any given moment from people like my buddy Monkey, my buddy Cameron, or my brother Justin from Coexist, which we will talk more about that tomorrow. I don't want to give too much away on his show.
And don't forget about me. You just asked me to do a song with you. Don't forget.
Actually, yes, you reminded me. Actually, she reminded me of a few other things. See, that's how realistically unorganized I really am. So I did just ask her, and I've been bugging my sister to get on some music with me. So you can expect me to be bugging her and some music from Serena Marie in the future. Yeah, I said her name. Remember that because
It's coming.
it's coming. I'm making her. As well as don't forget my girl Christina Baker. Go check out her YouTube, by the way. She's dropping bangers over there left and right about 20 times a day. She's stage killing without the stage.
She's unloading it all. Go check it out. And make sure to subscribe. Yeah, subscribe. I am out of question marks in my brain. Do you have any questions for me?
Um, I already asked you some questions. What do you want me to ask you? You can talk
Um,
for hours. Don't pretend.
Welcome to Channel Hype AF. This is SunRaye. On today's episode, you will see how weird Jesse's wife is.
So I guess I won't be doing the OG rap for you. You guys are gonna be stuck with the Jurassic Shuffle first, but I can do my best. And I'm not gonna even put any background music on. It's just gonna be awfulness. But I guess I can do that for you before we end out the show. So while I'm making an ass out of myself, go ahead and think of any more questions that you might have to answer. I'm high, guys. This is gonna suck. But here we go. Which where do you want this? I'm not gonna do the whole part.
Um, that part where you go really fast. This one.
All right. This is my honey's favorite line in verse. Ready? Here we go. This is weird without a beat. Okay, on the spot. Shut up, Jess. You do this to all your people. Just shut up and do it. Okay, you're all watching me freak out live on my own podcast. Okay, here we go. Give me a drag of the cigarette. Give me a second. You guys, I don't know
All
why
right.
this is nervous without music. If I had music, it wouldn't be a big thing, but I'm like freaking out.
So I would like to self promote a little bit in here while she's cooling her vibes. I can help manifest your creativity. Like, and if you're feeling nervous about a show coming up, I can send you Reiki to keep your nerves calm and send you good vibes so you have a really good performance. I can send you energy to help you with writer's block or anything like that. So, yeah, hit me up if you want some energy flow pushed your way to make things happen for you. Bro, Sean. Tell Dudley, okay? Tell him to go get a job and get fixed.
Here we go. It's Jurassic Shuffle. Something like a velociraptor, not because I'm the fastest rapper, but because I leave you dead limp like an empty candy wrapper. Hitting on your chest like a King Kong. Truth, your reality is so wrong. Like a comet hit, everything around you's dead gone. Wishing you could stay strong. Instead, you're looking in the mirror, bitch, saying so long. That's all you get.
I love it. Go check out Jurassic Shuffle.
It's the Jurassic Shuffle. Let's make some feathers ruffle. Let's start some motherfucking trouble. Trouble's what they're calling for? Better get it double more. You don't want to fuck with these dinosaurs. Stomp to the left, stomp to
To the
the
right.
right. Throw your arms in the air and watch us while we take flight.
All right, I see some comments Scroll.
I'm sorry. She'll get the hang of how to host the show once it's over.
Fixed like neutered.
Fixed like you want the list or what?
It's extended. I'll message you.
Just send us your tax returns and we could probably make it. Everybody send us your tax returns and we can come do a tour to everybody. How's that sound? Okay.
Yeah.
By the way, if you'd like to donate to the show, I got some fancy links. You could do that right here. Donate to the show or find the links in my bio. Because donating to the show will get us one step closer to being able to take it on the road, being able to upgrade to better equipment so you can hear us better
Uh,
and all that fun stuff. Yeah.
all right. Sean, the kitties are sleeping elsewhere.
Oh my God, they are all asleep. It's a miracle. Thank you for watching, Angela. Thank you for all the awesome questions. I can't wait to see you Friday. She's going to be co hosting the show with me, so make sure you tune in. Shout out to you. It's going to be awesome. Shout out to you, obviously, Sean, for tuning in. Brittany, I don't think I got to you earlier. Ryan, thank you for watching. Yo Yo, thank you for watching. Anybody I missed in the comments who I'm not saying, thank you for tuning in. Jovan, Bong Ross, what
What's
is up?
up? All right, guys, and I wore my awesome shirt tonight to show you all.
Sean, no,
This.
you can donate via links. I have Facebook Pay. You can donate through stars. Uh, anything like that, any way you want. It all goes to the same place.
You guys, we seriously need better equipment because every time she talks, I keep the microphone. But I wasn't showing you guys my titties. I was showing you guys my awesome shirt. And if you want one, hit up Jesse to support the podcast.
She's showing. Okay, this is a whole new show here. Woohoo! If you guys want to see more titties, donate. Just kidding, just kidding. Don't you dare. That will not happen. That will not happen. Here we go. I'm like, where's my thingy? Oh, it's already taken. Man. All right. So yeah, you guys. Sorry, babe. I kind of cut you off, but
Donate
we
here. That's where the boobs are.
no donate here. Go stream my music here and comment your questions down here because we are reaching the end of the show. So we have a couple new viewers. I hate to shut them off right when they got off. And I think we're having fun. Are we having fun?
I'm having fun. We're getting kooky.
Woo! Shout out Jovan for the stars. You're freaking awesome, chica. We love you always.
Thank you.
1,000 stars.
Ooh.
That is what is up. And you want to know why she's one of the ones that we get to go visit? That's why. Shout out. Oh my god, I freaking love you, girl. We miss you so much. We really do. You're like, you're our favoriteest. But what I was trying to say before, I think I got distracted yet again. Go stream my music, you guys, on this link over here. You can scan that. You can also find all those links in my bio. I'm on all platforms. I Earlier in the show, I released a couple snippets of some new music coming out, so keep your eyes peeled for that as well. I'm going to scan through here a couple more times, just make sure there's no more questions that I might have missed.
I have a question. How does weed affect your creativity?
So, I am one of those people who can't focus without weed. I I am stupider sober without I am stupider unhigh than I am high, trust me. Anyone who's hung out with me long enough who has seen me unhigh would definitely agree with that. Catch me like catch me in the morning and you'll see me, but I'm like, no, I wake and bake. So good luck with that. But seriously, I weed is if you can be addicted to weed, I'm addicted to weed. It's my inspiration for everything. And Sean, stars are just Facebook money. It's it's kind of lame. They're only like a penny. I don't know. It's a donation. I'm not sure. It converts some weird way how, but it's the same thing if you wanted to just Facebook pay me or Facebook PayPal. All those fancy things are in a link somewhere. And you don't have to be obligated again. It's never required, but it's always appreciated.
And a little, I don't know what to call this, but if you guys have been following and stuff like that and seen somebody ask Jessie recently how many dinosaurs she owns, this reminded me, her lighter with her dinosaur. Go check out my YouTube channel because we did a whole bunch of question and answers on there, and Jessie told you all how many dinosaurs she has.
Yes, so good point, babe. If there are more questions that you wanted to ask that maybe are not music related, we did an entire episode on YouTube that are answering those questions that you guys asked. And no, I will not tell you how many dinosaurs I have. You have to go watch the YouTube.
And you can find that at youtube.com/ at SunRaye89.
Um, I think that's it. I think there's maybe only one or two questions left, unless you guys have any more.
Okay. Questions? In your most hype explanation, tell me your most favorite hype fan moment.
So there was a show that we did at this place called the Gravel Pit. No longer exists, but was it a JL show? Did he headline?
Yeah.
It was a JL show, and we took the RV down there, and this venue kind of had on-street parking, and we got to park right in front of the venue with our badass Strange Music RV. And just to specify, I don't think he was a fan of me, but more so of the RV. But anyways, JL and young Prez came to do, sound check and all that. They were at the venue early and we were too. And we were all chilling outside and Prez was smoking a cigarette and we were chilling in the RV. We hadn't even gone inside yet and he came up, started walking toward the RV screaming, "Jay, Jay, come over here. Check this fucking thing out. Jay, who the fuck is this?" And we heard him, so naturally I started looking out the window and peeked out. And by this point, he was about 5 feet away from the RV, still screaming, "Jay!" And now he had started going, "Hey, hey, who is that? Who is that?" So I slid the window open, and I was all, "It's your best fucking,
It's your
it's your Facebook friends because
it's your best friend.
it's your best friends or something like that." We'd seen each other not too
Inside joke.
yeah, we had seen each other not long ago at a different show, inside joke. But the look on his face when my head popped out of the cool ass strange music RV was fucking priceless. And pretty much the entire until they hit the stage and the show opened, we chilled. Young Prez, JL, Wifey, Christina, and I all chilled in Dudley and hung out. That was our pre-concert with Prez, and that was probably one of my most hype moments.
And JL was pretty excited to take a tour of our RV and see the inside of it.
I felt really bad afterwards because my dog, oh my god,
Insane.
anybody who knows or has met JL knows that he smells and looks amazing at any given moment at any given time. And he came in my house and my dog jumped all over him and slobbered all over his. I think he was wearing that nice ass white jacket. He had something nice on, but my poor dog just slobbered all freaking over him. He didn't say shit. He was cool with it, but I felt bad.
He didn't he seemed to not mind. He kept saying, "I love dogs. It's all right." So, but yeah, that was pretty fun. Did we get any more questions? All right, for the final question. And if you don't know her answer already, where have you been? But what is your favorite dinosaur?
T Rex, or I hope you guys don't find this, take this the wrong way, but myself. It's a T Rex or it's the MadWackasaurus.
I like that.
I think Sister Lady Rattle
Mhm.
coined the MadWackasaurus.
Yep.
Although Christina comes up with a new Loversaurus, and Jessie, she comes up with a new dinosaur nickname for me every day too. So I don't know if that was you. I credit one of my wonderful, lovely sisters for the MadWackasaurus and all the awesome nicknames. Keep them coming, you guys. I love it. But yeah, I think that is going to do it for tonight. So say this next line for me, babe, because it's weird for me to say it myself.
Big shout out to today's special guest, MadWackJackson, and every single person that tuned in today.
Thank you, babe.
You're welcome.
But yeah, thank you to everyone who tuned in. And if you enjoyed this episode and any other episodes of Get Hype AF, donations are never required, but deeply appreciated. And one last reminder to please like and comment on this video, please. And if you are watching this from YouTube, subscribe so you don't miss any episodes of Get Hype AF. That can be found at what 3420 in case you are not already subbed. And one last time, go stream one of my songs because you're awesome and I love you, and you can find them on any platform. Last and most importantly, not least, thank you guys for watching, and I can't wait to see you on the next episode of the Get Hype AF. And the next one is going to be with all of us. literally all of us next Friday at the Joey Cool Show. I'm going to be covering that live. There's going to be Cameron J. Webb on the stage. There's going to be another Colorado local some of you may or may not know of, Tony Yo. I'm going to try to get a little interview with him if I can. As mentioned before, I'm going to have co host Angela, I hope I say your last name right, Ravello from 719 Syndicate Radio, co hosting the show with me, as well as Wifey. And our beautiful, lovely, I don't know,
Our soul
wifey,
sister.
BFF, soul sister, I don't know, whoever she is. Our girl Christina Baker is going to be with us too, as well as so many more. So tune in next Friday for the next episode of Get Hype AF. And we have one next Tuesday after that with someone new to at least my scene, and that is going to be homeboy Wesley Duckworth. Wesley, you are next Tuesday, buddy. So Friday, come eat, watch us at the Joey Cool Show, and then next Tuesday we're gonna have another episode with Get Hype AF with Wes. So thank you guys for watching. We love you guys, and as always, stay hype. Much love. I can never find my outro video. Hold on, hold on. Okay, now we out. Much love.